Hey everybody, this is Dan from Dan's Collectables, and today I thought I'd just show off some of the older cards in a binder I put together. I started this back in like 1991 with a bunch of these cards from the 60s and 70s, then I kind of added to it as the decade went on. But some cool cards I got. You know, Pete Rose. I mean, look how terrible this is. 71 Tops is my favorite set of all the Tops cards. There's something about the black border to it. And it's so hard to find these cards in really mint condition because the black border wore off so quickly. That was the problem. And look how and back then, the cardboard stock was so cheap that, the corners and the edges would just fall apart in no time. So that's why it's so hard to get cards from back then in really nice condition. And with the black border, it made the 71 Tops really unique because everything showed on it. Every little scratch, every little mark, every little ding just sticks out like a sore thumb. So it's one of the hardest sets to put together in like mint state just because of that black border. So I think that's why so many people really like it. But here's a Pete Rose I got. I remember buying all these in the 90s. Cool. Reggie Jackson. I didn't pay $15 for Reggie Jackson, of course, but I just threw it in this thing I had from something else I bought. Very cool. Granted, not the best condition either, but I can say I have one. Because at one point I was trying to put together this 71 top set. I think I still need like 200 and something cards, but still, I got a lot of the good players at least. Willie McCovey. Not bad at all. And then here we go. We start with 65 Tops here. Don Drysdale, Corey Yastrzemski, Clete Boyer, Nellie Fox, Bob Uecker, Mike Brumley, Dave Giusti, Jerry Fosno, Lou Brock. Great. And here's the reverse. Unfortunately, they're not in the best condition, but hey, I can say I have some of these cards, So, this is cool. These are cool, huh? Mel Stottlemyre, Arnold Broglio, Terry Fox, Dick Smith, Bob Schmidt, Wes Covington. Great guys, these things. I mean, like, look at this card. This was like the one that probably had like the bubble gum on the back to it, if they did that in the 60s. So, the wax on the back, whatever. Here we go, 66 Tops, Willie Mays. I got two of those. See, this one has like an ink stain here. I was always mad at that because it's, Phil Necro, same thing here. These two were probably stacked together and some ink got on them, Carly Yastrzemski. I got two, the Tony Perez. Tops All-Star rookies. Great. Two in the Harmon Killebrews. Jim Palmer. 66 Tops. That's his rookie, I believe. Yeah. I think so. Very cool. Al Kaline. Roger Maris. Frank Robinson. Willie Stargell. Steve Carlton. Ed Matthews. Willie Mays. Two of the Hank Aaron's. These are 67 Tops. Very cool. I liked how they did the 67s and the 68s where you can read the stats like that instead of having to flip the cards sideways. Makes it easier for filming like I'm doing right now. Very cool. And here's Tony C. Tony Canigliaro. One of those Red Sox fans. Remember when he got hit in the head? Ooh, I've seen that video. Man. Red Sox rookies. Mike Andrews, Reggie Smith. Two of those. That's Reggie Smith's rookie. Yep. Ferguson Jenkins, Yaz, Bob Clemente, Roberto Clemente, right? I got two of those. Willie Mays and Willie McCovey. Actually, I think I had five of those, if I remember right. There's two. Yeah, there's the other three up there. Well, let's get to the back of these first. It's kind of cool, huh? Yep. It's the Willie Mays again. Richie Allen, Phil Necro, Harmon Killebrew, Jim Palmer, Tony Perez, Willie McCovey. Yeah. Buccaneers. And then we get the 68 tops. I like the 68 tops design too. It's kind of like a bat, almost the wood of that bat, you know. Brooks Robinson. I got Bill Henry, Helmut Gray. That's Helmut Gray's, yeah, rookie's card. Gil Hodges, Tom Seaver. I was psyched when I found that one. And that's in really nice condition too. I was happy to get that. Tom Seaver. Gaylord Perry. I don't know why these three spots are empty, but there. Cool, huh? More 68 tops. Bob Gibson. Hank Aaron. Don Drysdale. Bill Henry, another Helmut Gray. Two more. Jim Hunter. Jim Catfish Hunter. Yep. Pete Rose. Yep. I believe that's my oldest Pete Rose card, the 68. Off-centered. Look at that. See the border, how thin that is there. So that's a cool example of an off-centered card. Yep. I don't know why I got these gaps in this binder, but I put this together so many years ago, I can't remember. I must have took some out, or I was expecting to put some in. I don't remember. Here we go, back to 68 tops. Mickey Mantle, cool. Roger Maris. More Helmut Gray bookie cards. Got about 5 of those. Another Jim Hunter. Cool. Actually, I think I was looking through that page, and that's where I spotted them before. So it's not that they're not duplicates; they're the same ones. There weren't empty spots on that page. So that's kind of cool, huh? Cool to see these old cards. Pete Rose. Even the back's off-centered, yeah. All right, here's a couple more. Tigers team for 68. Now here's the 69 tops. We got Carl Yastrzemski, Danny Carter, Tony Olivia, Ernie Banks, Joe Morgan. More 1969 tops. Joe Morgan, Bob Clemente, Roberto, as we all know, Lou Brock, Hank Aaron, Carl Yastrzemski, Bob Gibson, Juan Marshall, Harmon Killebrew, Al Kaline. As a kid, I used to call them alkaline, like alkaline batteries. I think a lot of people did. We didn't know better. Okay, here's the back of these cards. Cool. I always like this color for the back of the 69 tops. Each year was kind of unique, you know? But by the 80s, they were all just plain and dull. It's kind of cool the way they did in the 60s. Some checklists. Mickey Mantle there. Willie McCovey. Pete Rose. 2 Yastrzemskis. Kurt Flood, Tony Olivia, Bill Freehan. Yeah, these are the higher numbers, if I remembered correctly. You put them together, as you can see, it's a puzzle. I think that's Pete Rose. So, pretty sure that was Pete Rose with the puzzle. Yeah, that's him. That's his face. That's Cincinnati. Yep. Cool. Yep. Gaylord Perry, Mickey Mantle, Rod Carew. Yeah. Cool. One of my favorite cards. 1969 tops, Nolan Ryan. That's his second card. I wish I had his rookie. 68 was his rookie. That's his second card. I was very happy to get that. That was worth around $500 at one point. So I took it around to a lot of shops. There used to be a lot of shops near me, card shops, and I took it to a whole bunch. And several guys, when his rookie card went up to like $1,500, I had half a dozen guys offer me like $500. And of course, back then we didn't know any better. We just assumed it would go up and up and up and up. Instead, it went down and down and down and down. I should have took the money and ran when I could have, but still, I'm so psyched to have that card. So, Watson, a couple of Sparky Andersons from 1970 now. There's a 68 Joe Sparmage and Bolton. Yep. These are the back of the 1970 cards. So, and then I think the rest of these are just more. Yeah, let's go back to like 60, plus the 64, 65. Oh, it was a 65, that's right. 65 tops. You know, Rico Petrocelli was a favorite here in Boston. Yep. Cool. Yeah, I met Louis Tiant. I got him to autograph for me. Very nice guy. Guy's huge. He's a big guy, man. He was wearing a World Series ring, and my God, the thing, it would fit over 2 of my fingers. It was just huge. He was really cool to meet. He signed some photographs for me, too. It was really cool. He was at a bank opening in my town, and went there on a Saturday afternoon, and it was just me and 5 other people. So we got to sit there the whole day and talk to him. It was fantastic. Awesome stories he had. Really psyched. He's one of my oldest brother's favorite players of all time, and my brother couldn't make it down to meet him, so he was wicked jealous, but that was great. That was in 2005. That was in 2005 I met him. That was great. Yep. Eddie Matthews, yep. Duplicates. Stanley Vita Pinson, yep. Great cards, great guys. Boog Powell. Tug McCraw. Manny Mota. Airplane movie, remember that? Rusty Staub, cool. Philippe Alou. Matty Alou, they were brothers. Jim Lonborg, he was a favorite. I actually got him to autograph a card for me through the mail about 10 years ago or so. That was cool. Another Jim Lonborg. Richie Allen is the Reds team. Ken Harrelson, Jim Hunter, yep. Don Kissinger. Fugosi. Jim Lonborg again, yep. That one's the next page, yep. Yeah. Yeah, Bill Mulcahy, he's from my hometown. He lived up the street from us. My oldest brother knew his family. I met him once or twice in the 70s, so I delivered newspapers to his house years later when I was older. Well, not years later, but yeah, it was pretty neat. Willie Horton. Of course, he was long gone by the time I delivered the papers, but it's for 1967 tops. Color green's kind of cool. More from 66. More from 67. The Louis Tiant. Jim Lonborg again. Actually, that was the same one we saw through the page earlier. Yep. Joe Torre. Joe Pepitone. Yep. Bob Allenson, Harmon Killebrew, Al Downing. I went to school with a Dave Moorhead, a few years younger than me. No relation, that's just kind of funny. Kurt Flood. Floopaloo, Roger Smith, rookie, Vida Pinson, Al Downing, Bud Harrelson, Tony C. Tony Olivia. Kurt Flood. Orlando Cepeda. Mike Marshall. Here's Richie Allen. It was a different game back then than it is today, that's for sure. A couple of Richie Allens. Tuck McGraw. Mickey Lawlich. Rick Monday, yep, Rusty Staub. Boog Powell. The Mets. Mickey Lawlich again. Jim Kent. Jim Lonborg. Dick Hauser. Bill Freehan, yep. Joe Negro. Joe Negro, the Phillies. Couple more Louis Tions, 68. Ken Harrelson, two of those. The Reds teams. '69 tops. Ken Harrelson. Willie McCovey, Richie Allen there. Ernie Banks. That's a great card to have. Tommy Harper. Checklists that were checked. Remember doing that, kids? We were kids, we'd check them off. Jerry Kuzman. He's on Nolan Ryan's rookie card there. 68. Cool. Yep. These are all great. Checklist, yep. Yeah, the old cats had a lot of cool statistics on them and stuff. Sparky Lyle. Tony can see again. Call Moore. Richie Allen. Go see. Bo Blinsky. Ken Harrelson. Orlando Cepeda. Kurt Flood. Tony Olivia. Bud Harrelson. Joe Torre. Joe Torre. Red Shodnurst, yeah, that's right, I say it. Matty Lou. My favorite year now, 71 tops, world champs. Ken Singleton, he was from my town too, or nearby anyway, at least I forget which. Phil Negro. Gil Hodges, manager. Joel Morgan, Vita Pinson. George Foster, Bobby Bonds, Reggie Smith, Greg Nettles, Juan Marshall. World Series cards. That's actually 74 tops. I stuck it in there because don't know why, but I did with my 71s. Steve Garvey. Yeah, Steve Garvey's rookie card, 71 tops. Yep. Look how hacked that is. The corners are wrecked. Like a lot of these, you know. But that's cool. It was rookie. Billy Williams. 3 of those. Let's see, we got Don Sutton, Joe Torre, Raleigh Fingers. Yep. A couple of Raleigh Fingers. Wolves, Red Sox team. Greg Luzinski, Scott Reed. Earl Weaver, Richie Allen, Expos, Joe Negro, Brewers, Brew Powell, Denny McLean, Nolan Ryan's 4th card. That was really cool to get. Actually, this is stuff my brothers collected. That was theirs. They gave that to me. That was cool. Tom Seaver. I got that myself. It was cool. Back in the 80s, you could pick up these cards for like pennies. Everybody was just giving them away. It was just unbelievable. It wasn't, you know, until the mid to late 80s that stuff and prices just started taking off. But yeah, I picked this up for like $1, probably like in the mid 80s. You know, I remember getting that. So Jim Hunter. Team cards. Weiss, Dick Drago. Now we get into the 72 tops. Bobby Valentine, Billy Martin, Chris Spear, Darrell Evans, and action. Yep. Yeah, they do commercials. Look for these special cards in Series 5 and 6. Cool. I used to do this. Joe Torre, Willie Stargell, Hank Aaron. That's cool, huh? Herman Killebrew, Frank Robinson, Reggie Smith. Hughes. Fergie Jenkins, Steve Carlton, Al Downing, Tom Seaver. Too bad that's wrecked. Look at that like crease in that, huh? What are you gonna do, right? Hey, at least I can say I have one. That's the way I look at it. Some of these cards may not be in the best condition in the world, but how many people can say they have them? Bill Buckner, yep, played for the Red Sox for years. The Buckner Tunnel, 86 World Series. Never forget that. Darrell Evans. Lou Brock. 71 American League playoffs, Orioles champs. Yep. Ed Farmer. Boo Powell. Tom Seaver. Boyhood photos of the stars. It's him as a kid. Harvey. Jim Rice. He was fantastic when he was good. He never should have played his last year in Boston. He had a 301 average, and then he did so poorly his last year, bumped him down to 299. His lifetime average would have been 301 if he didn't play that last year. What a shame. But they offered him $2 million, so he said, yeah, I'll take it. He wouldn't. So, yep. Sparky Lyle, Ron Cy, Jack Clark, he's with the Sox too, God. Billy Martin, Ron Cy, that's a cool Billy Martin card. Yeah, it's just came through the other page, that's all. George Foster, Don Baylor. Yep. Willie Wilson, Al Oliver. We're getting into the 80s now, so maybe I'll just end this here. Yep. I think I'll just end this here because this video is getting long. So, I'll do another video another time. Charlie Armas, who's with the Red Sox too, for a while there. All right, folks. Well, if you like this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. And thank you.